Alright guys, we're back. I've been busy. Lots of work to see. So this is where it's at right now. This is for Greg Importer. I wanted to show you my this is my welding cart I made. I'm like 6'2", so this thing is pretty tall. But yeah, I made it tall. This is my TIG welder. And I also want to put my MIG welder down here in the middle, so I'm not really finished with it yet. But this is a square tubing. I don't know what size wall thickness that is. But this is just when I started to learn how to TIG weld that TIG welder. I didn't know the settings on it. Oh boy. Yeah. I had to have my friend's dad come over and show me how to set this thing up. It's a longevity weld all. What is it? 205i. It's pretty good. It's $1,000. It comes with all the leads and everything. So, but yeah, I got that sitting on here with has little rubber mounts. So I just got to sit on the mounts with a nice thick piece of steel. Hold it in. It's not going anywhere. I got my big H cylinder, my box of goodies down there, my foot pedal. So I'm gonna have to move all that when I get the MIG welder in there. Here's the base of it. It's pretty simple, really. Just I don't know. Just put all the weight in the front and then have a nice strong platform, I guess, for the tank. And I got these wheels from Harbor Freight. Cheap, man. Casters, I think they're like $3 a piece or something, or for two of them, or I don't know. Just weld them straight to the frame. But yeah, that's it. My regulator on there. Yeah, this TIG came with a regulator too, so that's pretty awesome. It was like $1,000 for everything. They're a company local here out of Hayward. It's probably like 45 minutes away from here, from where I live. So, but yeah, my TIG welds are a lot better now. See, look at that crap. Where's that piece at? Oh, my shop's a mess right now. Here it is. Yeah, so that's what it's doing now. I guess I had the gas set wrong and I was just flipping switches. I didn't know what I was doing. So if you buy a TIG welder, this is all from wire feed with flux core. Horrible. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now with TIG welds. They're looking pretty clean now, so. But this is my wire feed. It's from Harbor Freight. It's pretty good though. Thing's a champ. I got it used from a buddy of mine from work. Man, I don't know, some tweaker had it or something. Got it from him. Power cord was cut. It was small. But it's 220. I don't even know how many amps. Well, it's good though. So I got a little CO2 argon mix regulator from Harbor Freight. It's cheap, but works. So that's that, man. Really, that's it. I put these little arms here and hold the tank up, and simple. Gotta keep it simple. Well, this is where the Z's at now. Done a lot of work. Started taking the suspension off. Let's see. I've got the wheel well cut out. We're gonna start on the fuel cell here pretty soon. It's got the STI differential in here. All these parts. Took all the rust off, all the dirt and crap, everything. Put some polyurethane bushings on the mustache bar. So, and this is all POR 15. It's not really paint. You just brush it on and it eats through all the rust and makes it non-porous. It embeds itself in the metal. So, had to go to the hardware store, pick me up some studs. So, yeah, that's in there. I got a drive shaft made. So I'm waiting on the Techno Toy Tuning lower control arms. Going to be adjustable control arms. So I get those in there. Let's see. So I was taking the engine out. You know, the engine mount is tacked where it should be. So that's what it looks like now. I welded a little piece of square tubing to keep the frame from moving. I took the subframe off. The subframe, I had to notch it for this custom oil pan for this engine. Sorry, here's some. Let me show you. So here's SR20. This is stock oil pan. Leaking all over concrete, whatever. Okay. This is SR pan. It's, you see, it's a lot wider. You know, comes out. It's a Segretti oil pan. It has the little flap doors in it, keep the oil in the center. But I had to notch the cross member to fit. Let's see if I can do that. You can kind of see. That's how it's gonna fit up. So taking all the rust, all the dirt off this cross member. You remember from my first video of this car, if you remember, go back, you see this was all rusted. Had to heat the damn bolts, get them off. But yeah, so what I did is I notched it, used some let's see, it's better lighting. Okay, so I cut some angle iron. I don't know what size that. I think it's like an eighth inch thick. Cut it. This was all smashed up. You see on the bottom here, it was all smashed and bent, so I had to use a body hammer, straighten it all out. Get that on there. So that's all welded and ground down already. Got one on this side. So that's a basic strength, putting the strength back into this, or else you'd have some problems. So and then this so to fill this gap, I got another piece of 1/8 inch just metal and just the hammer and an anvil, man. Put it all in there. That's not the way it goes. There we go. So that's how it goes. So what I gotta do is clamp that where I want it, tack it, and it's all boxed in, ready to go. But I'm going to POR the inside of this here to make sure it's not going to rust. So then I gotta brace it because I'm gonna make a skid plate because that the oil pan sits lower than this cross member, and this car is gonna be hella low. So I'll make a skid plate for him. This is the rack and pinion. It's like brand new now. It's got the polyurethane bushings and that. This had a bunch of undercoating all over it. So I took all that off. It's kind of dried out. I used some Black Magic. I think it's Black Magic. Tire wet. Let's see. Yeah, Black Magic tire wet spray. Just sprayed a bunch of that on there, wrap it with a bag, and just left it overnight. And rubber comes out like brand new. So yeah, this is all ready to go. Clean these up. PR 15. It's not paint, but looks good. So I got the suspension all taken apart. I'm just waiting on a few more things. I got some bearings for the hub. I need to get this car on the wheels and push around the back so I can get the Camaro in here. So these are some of the stock parts that come off of the suspension. So this arm will go up here and connect to this lower A arm here. It has a ball joint. So this is the new stuff from Arizona Z Car. If you haven't heard of them, you check them out. I've never seen anybody do a review on their stuff. I guess it'll be the first one. But yeah, this is the new tie rod, new lower control arm, and these are this is the new coilovers I'm gonna put on here. So these are, I think, 14-way adjustable, big piston shocks. Comes with a adjustable camber plate. So this plate I actually have to cut a hole in the strut tower and weld this on there. So it's all going to be adjustable, and then this here threads onto the coilover itself, and then we're going to weld it, cut the shock tube here and weld it. It's got instructions that came with it, so it won't be too hard, but it's going to look sick. So that's it. That's the update for now. I'll let you know. We'll get back to it later after I get all this stuff in. So, alright, see you.